I think the biggest kind of starting point, right, is everybody in the IT space that we're working with on a regular basis, we all know the ins and outs. Hey, don't click on everything, don't go in there. But when you're talking about the companies that are being supported, or even in internal IT companies, I think there's a lot of space for people coming in and not really understanding, hey, here's the extent of really what you should be looking out for, because it's not just don't click on this, or hey, watch out for these things, or don't open up something that you're not sure of. There's a lot more extensive on that, right? Passwords, a lot more outside passwords, working remotely, internet from other sources. There's these other things that people are interacting with, both business wise and personally, that they don't even realize that they're putting themselves at risk, or the company at risk, and things like that. So getting in front of them is extremely important. And then I think the other part is doing it where they're not feeling overwhelmed, right? I mean, I've gone through those trainings before where you're in for an hour, for you're in for the day, and it's like, hey, today's the cybersecurity training, and yeah, even if it's something that you're extremely interested in, it's okay, great. You get through the first hour, then you see people starting to fade, right? Where it's like, all right, this isn't really as effective for them. So how do we not only be able to get in front of them, do the education the right way, and get the topics that we need to cover, but doing it in a capacity where people are going to be able to absorb that and really get that information, and then really instill it within the rest of the company, right? Where you see somebody leaving a laptop open and you go, hey, you got to close that laptop. And then that really brings in that culture across the board. And getting it in front of them is definitely that first step to, you don't know what you don't know, right? And being able to address that is definitely the first part of kind of bringing that to the table.